Simmer the shebang. All of my ass is this. Jimmy the shebang. I'm in a shebang. The shebang. I'm in a shebang.
I don't know this song.
The shebang. You never heard of the new Drake song? Shebang.
Oh, first of all, 3 albums? I'm sorry. I can't keep up. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know that one, motherfucker. I don't know that one.
Bitches do shebang. I'm in the success. I don't want success.
I don't know if I would like this the way that this is being sung.
Me either. Yeah, three albums is a lot. But anyways, it's another episode of Dated, a show that investigates love. I'm your host, Danny motherfucking Sellers.
Yeah.
And I'm joined by one of my best friends in the world. He's a private investigator of love as well, a judger of lovers, love finder, love taker, awayer. Make some noise. Oh yeah, people are talking about you in the industry a little bit.
The industry is crazy.
Yeah,
industry. I just eat my Wheaties, y'all. I just be eating my Wheaties. That's it.
And that's code word for something derogatory. Make some noise right now for Torrance Wilder. Make some noise, Torrance Wilder.
Woo! Young T in the building.
Young T in the building. Make some noise. The streets. We're here. It's summer. Even if it's not summer in New York, it's summer. It's summer.
Is it rainy, cold?
Yes. It's not great right now as I look at the window.
Damn.
But it's at least enough for us to be outside. Like, you got to understand the scale of torture that we live in right now in New York City, tri-state area. It's been unlivable to be outside. So the fact that we can be outside with a hoodie on, I think people are upset, but we'll live with it. Because it still is relatively spring. So if I need a little throw, you know what I'm saying? It's chilly. But I can sit outside, then I can accept it.
And that's why I don't live out that mother. Because ain't no way. I'm sorry.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy week ahead. It's Memorial Day weekend, or just past, or Memorial Day. I'm sorry, when it's fucking Happy Memorial Day. Is it Labor Day or Memorial Day? Which one is it? Is it Labor Day? Which one?
Memorial. Okay. You're supposed to remember people on this one. This memorially.
Okay. Well, shout out to all the veterans. My granddaddy was a veteran. You hate the veterans, don't you? Did you say
I got a lot of vets in the family. I got a lot of them.
Like, people do. You know what's so funny is as a black person, white people have like taken over the support our troops thing and veteran shit.
Oh yeah.
There's so many black family members, elders that were in the military. It's kind of funny to me. Like, even the whole Colin Kaepernick. Remember like the Colin Kaepernick thing of like the troops, you gotta support our troops, and the fucking MAGA white people was like, my granddaddy was also in the military. Like most of our granddaddies and uncles
and great uncles, like I think my great great uncles, like all of them were in the military, and it was like 5 of them. Like all of them was in the military. It runs deep. So
and still didn't have rights when they came back home. So.
Exactly.
Suck my dick. Anyways, but big week. I'm headlining my show, Bushwick Comedy Club, this Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Sold out. There might be some tickets at the door.
Sold out.
Yeah. I have a couple comps. So if you want to come, but just don't have the monies, hit me up, DM me. I'll get you a ticket or two to pull up on me. But really excited about that. Headlining my first show in New York City. And it's sold out a couple weeks in advance. So I haven't had to even think about it from a promotional standpoint, which is a blessing. I wanted to do a second show, but I was like, nah, actually, I want to just sell this thing out, enjoy my night, relax. And then maybe we'll do a bigger venue end of the year.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Exactly.
I got goals.
What's it called? Madison. Yeah. We going to Madison. Let's go to Madison. Let's take
where the Knicks play.
Bushwick. Nah, we're going to Madison, bitch.
Yeah. Could you imagine me and 18 people in Madison Square Garden trying to perform? Like, so anyways. Anyways.
18 people is nasty. It would be boring.
118 people, nigga. Still, I mean, disgusting. Current events. Speaking of current events and things happening this week, I got laid off last week from my whole ass day job. This shit is crazy. Streets is done. But you know what, Torrance, people listening, if you're either been laid off or I know a lot of my friends are looking for work or worried about being laid off or all this kind of shit. I think that, it's really a good time in all of our lives to focus in on ourselves as where we want to be in life, from goals to happiness to family to planning and priorities. I think for the longest, especially our parents, a lot of our parents grew up with like, you have a job for 20, 30, 40 years, you get your pension, you retire at, 67, and then you start living life, and you have this fixed income for the rest of your life, and the 401ks, all this kind of shit. And I think that life is great for a lot of people still in our generation. But I think if you're someone that is not being fulfilled from their work, it's a good time to take inventory of like where you're spending your energy and your mental calories, and start to reallocate them in other places. And it might not be as visceral as being laid off like I was, and having like a couple months to figure it out. It might be like, all right, at the end of this year, I want to be a different place where my Etsy business is started, or my t-shirt business is started, or my baking business, or whatever, my tutoring business is started, whatever it is. I would just suggest all of my friends and family start to really take that inventory of themselves, because, man, these companies, I know people that have certifications, masters, all kind of shit that can't find work,
Yeah. Because honestly, the corporate world right now is toxic. Somebody had to say it. It's a toxic environment. It's toxic to be there. It's toxic to stay there. Like, you working like a dog, and then they're like, thank you.
Yeah.
But you got to go.
Especially for people of color, queer people. I think it don't work for a legacy company. It gets nasty fast.
It gets
nasty fast, and people aren't going to advocate for you. So, if you're out there and you're working a job and you're like, not sure, I would just suggest all of my friends, family, loved ones, listeners to Dated, just take that inventory. You don't have to go quit your job tomorrow. You don't have to whatever, but just like spend your Sunday afternoon, you drink coffee, you know what I'm saying? You laid up, whatever. It's like, what should I've been thinking about this thing. Let me start.
What brings you joy? Like, what actually gets you up to be like, I love this. Let
me research. Do you remember Ghost from Elon, basketball player?
Yes.
He came to my show last night, actually. He was in town. And I was telling him, like, I got laid off, whatever. Ghost guy we went to school with, listeners, basketball player, black dude. And he was saying a similar thing, but he has like multiple businesses. Like, he was like, I'm a CPA. I have like a vending machine business.
Hell
He's like,
yeah.
just for that exact reason of like, I got laid off and I never want all of my shit to be in one thing. And so he just kind of, has a thing that's maybe less sexy, but it's consistent and all this kind of shit. Yeah. And it's like, as people, our parents they could have the job and be middle class and like do the thing. And buy a house at 32 and be like,
because the housing market wasn't this. The cost of gas wasn't this. The cost of groceries wasn't that. Like,
and I'm not even talking about just New York. I'm talking about like Charlotte.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
anywhere. Yeah.
New York, LA is a whole different conversation. I'm talking about, you used to be able to buy a crib in Charlotte for like $150. Yeah. I remember I had friends that bought cribs and like townhouses for like $125, $110, like, $100. Like, this is a little nice starter crib.
Like 3-bed, like, like multiple bedrooms. That
shit don't even exist anymore. That same shit is like $250, $3. It's just different. So anyways.
If not higher.
If not higher. So anyways, that's that part. That's my LinkedIn kind of magic school bus charge. But New York, since it's been nice and musty outside, I don't know what it is about New York. Me and everybody else outside is double horny when it gets hot in New York. And it's for me.
Is it the humidity? Is it the humidity? Is that what's?
No, it's the black woman glow.
Oh,
black ladies. When black ladies get a little musty, like it's hot. It's over 83, 85.
The sniff
and
is
they've been
crazy.
walking. It's like, damn, you got a certain little. Really of color, as ladies of color, when they get that little glow, that little tan from the day. Cause you've been outside all day. You leave the house at noon on a Sunday, Saturday, and it's 5. You got a little bit of a tan. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, you got something. It's like glisten to you. I want to like lick your elbow consensually.
Consensually, thank you.
Somebody you with. This is somebody you with. Yes. You look good, ma. You know. Baby girl.
Don't be licking the ladies' elbows on the subway.
No, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever been out with somebody and it's like, it's all day. The deodorant is fighting for its life.
Yeah.
He's been sweating a little bit.
You should have reapplied. There was never a chance to opportunity to reapply.
We almost home now. Yeah, we almost home now. We on the way back home now. But you look, you sweating. You got a little, you doing the fan thing. I ain't working.
It's a little dewy. Like I get what you mean, like a little dewy, like just like a little sweat, like I'll just do a little, it's hot enough,
like,
but not too hot for it to be nasty, but just enough to be like, ooh, yeah. I see
a little like color purple sweat. It's like, I want to start. You want to start a family today? You know them sweat where it's like, ooh, I could. Let's just go.
Let's just get in here right now.
Do you want another responsibility? Do you? Because the way you're acting right now, you could easily have another responsibility.
An expensive ass responsibility.
Yeah, because you're doing certain things that makes me want to give you another responsibility. I'll be responsible too, but you're definitely gonna have to be responsible for something.
You're gonna have to be responsible if you're gonna smell like this. If you're gonna smell and look like this outside,
you're glowing. You're glowing. Sorry, I like you. Anyways, last thing before we get to today's the body of today's conversation. Colbert Show, final episode was last week. The show was canceled. CBS. They at least gave them a runway. You know, some of these shows get canceled and then, you know, it's overnight kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But filled with guests, you know, people coming in from the whole episode, famous folks all over the place. Mm-hmm. But I think the bigger thing, it's I don't know what to call it, late stage capitalism. I mean, I think that probably is the grander problem. But it feels more than that in like a propagandized way where media is consolidating in a way that is like the checks and balances that we even had 15, 20 years ago are starting to dwindle. You know, the mergers, CBS, Paramount, you know, Skydance, all this kind of shit. Like it's
really, if I can put, I think it's just really censorship. It's just censorship, right? Like this is, unfortunately, we're in an administration and a time where they trying to roll back everything. They trying to take away everybody's rights and take away all kinds of, you know, freedom of speech that isn't, you know, hate speech, really. Sure. So I think we just have a responsibility to continue with the pod. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like everybody, I think we as content creators, people who are luckily, you know, podcasting and just like there are different avenues and different ways to express ourselves and sort of speak to, you know, our truths and what's actually happening in our world. We just have a responsibility to talk about this shit. And it's sad. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up though.
Well, with the whole like acquisition stuff, you know, because it was like I think Paramount. I think it was either Paramount or somebody was buying
Warner Brothers and Netflix.
Warner, yes. So it was between Warner and Skydance. Yeah, so what? Yeah. And it's like, you know, Paramount, CBS will end up getting it. And it's like, a lot of that is from the Trump kind of like shaking it, you know, kissing babies kind of thing, and the Skydance, Ellison's, all that kind of shit. Yep. If, you know, I'm paraphrasing it, but read up on it, you know, the Warner acquisition. But all in all, it's like the nut of it is that things are happening because of political influence and things are being bought because of direct political influence. Yeah. So that's the real worry, is that, okay, now there's a conflict of interest when news shouldn't. There's already, you know, like the Fox versus the CNNs of the world were like, okay, this is just totally kind of weird and propagandized. But to your point, you made a beautiful point, is that as independent media creators, whether it be us talking about fucking and dating or someone talking about politics or whatever it is, I think the rise of the importance of independent media is going to only show itself more and more and more. And that might be news, that might be comedy, that might be all this different stuff that we now have access to. It's a weird, scary time. And I think when you're in it, you forget how crazy it is. And then you hang out with people that are out of America, like people from London or Canada or France or whatever. You talk about it and they're like, yeah, y'all are cooked. I'm like, oh
yeah, like, y'all going through some shit. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
You know, we forget it's not cooked because we're just in it, and you know, we have TikTok and Instagram to deflect us. Yeah. But we're kind of cooked in that kind of way. So,
and I also think that that's like going to be our biggest ally moving forward, as much as it's been, like you said, the distraction, right? Is like, because we have our own like brains and autonomy and have a voice, and now we can put it out there. Like, that's where I don't watch the news often, right? Like, I watch people talk about the news. I watch people dissect
different
things, and then I'll go read up on it too to be like, oh, what's this? What is that? Right? Like, I don't watch the news all day. Like, that's not, like our grandparents did, where it was just like the news was just on. You come in the house and why you always watching the news, right?
Yeah. That's 4 people died down the street from you.
Did you hear about what happened? The shooting that happened.
Yeah.
I just got home.
18 dogs killed themselves after their bone was missing.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. It's just weird shit. But like, I'm hopeful, like weirdly optimistic because of how big social media will be. Is that like you can't censor every fucking thing, right? You just can't do that. So
no, it's a nasty time. But anyways, let's get into today's topic, the body of today's conversation. We got a couple topics that we got to get to, so I wanted to rush to get to some of these because it's some things that have been on my heart. All right, Torrance. I've been on a couple interesting, I won't even call them dates. Once again, y'all probably tired of me saying this, but I'm in a really specific part of my life. So I've been hanging out with young ladies, yes. Have they been like proper, well thought out dates? No. Not to my fault. not on purpose. It's just I'm so locked in with comedy and stuff that for me to hang with somebody, usually it's like on some last minute shit or, we're going to meet at 10, but it's not like a super eloquent dinner type shit. It's like,
not like a sit down, like we're doing a formal, like.
Yeah. Like I had dinner. I did have dinner a couple nights ago where it's like, all right, I'll come here. But it was like, we just figured it out the day of type shit. So it wasn't like, I'll see you next week. We'll get dinner. I'll, do the whole schmooze thing.
Exactly. I'm gonna get you a rose.
But a couple comments.
Do you do that? Have you done
flowers?
Yeah.
No. And I know that's been a problem in previous relationships of not like sending flowers.
That thoughtful shit. That like the little shit.
I'll be thoughtful. I am thoughtful, I think. But flowers, no. But I need to get into that bag. I think that's like that is going to be my new bag when I really like somebody. I think it's like
okay.
But I'm an acts of service person. Like if you need help.
Yeah. No. For sure. Yeah. I was just curious because I know like the flower game, like niggas don't be sending flowers.
Niggas don't. And I'm niggas. Yeah. And I understand that. And I'm niggas. I'm niggas. All right. So a couple things. Early communication relationships. I was at a comedy party actually the other night and I was getting, of course, interrogated by a couple lady comedians, which they were in their right to, talking about my dating life and who's in my kind of realm of dating, whatever. And I was telling them, like, my whole dating life changed for the better when I learned to communicate early.
Yeah.
Like, not just throughout, because I feel like I've always been relatively good at sharing my feelings, but just like early, first date, or even before we meet, this kind of time I'm on. Yeah. So we can, filter your, and I think the result of that is being able to allow people to opt in or out of the experience that is dating me, whether the experience be good or bad. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of niggas, this will lead into our second part of the conversation, the second question I have. But I do feel like a lot of people are jaded because that early communication isn't there so that they can then say, okay, I am okay with being just friends with benefits, or I am okay with, seeing where it goes, or I am okay with being your girlfriend in 2 months. Like when I'm having a conversation with ladies, whether I'm dating them or friends, so many of them are saying they aren't even having those early conversations of like where you want to be at from a relationship standpoint, that it all crashes and burns 9 times out of 10 because you're on different playing fields to start.
Yeah.
Have you experienced this? Are you part of the problem, Torrance? Help me.
No, I think that's why I am single at this current moment, because I am very clear. I'm very clear on what I want. I'm very clear on what I want and what I'm looking for. I just don't have the fucking time. I don't got the time. I don't have the time to, and I don't mean it like, I'm not going to do the dating and the schmoozing and all those things, but I don't have time to play the games, right? I don't have time to think about what you want or whatever, or have you guess what I want. No, I'm going to tell you what I want. And if it's not what you want, cool, perfect. Sounds beautiful to me. enjoy your life. Thank you so much. Right. And that doesn't mean that we're never going to, speak. But like, I've dated people who, at least recently, right? Like, I think it really hit me toward the end of last year where I was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm done with the whole, like, we go on a date. It's cool. We really vibe with each other. I don't talk, you don't hit, I'm communicating with you. You don't communicate with me. You're giving me fucking dust. You're giving me sheer suggestions.
Like in between dates and stuff? Or are you talking about planning the day?
Not planning the date, in between the dates, like all that stuff. And then we run into each other outside, and it's just like, hey, oh my God, oh my God, like, and it's just like,
it's nasty.
what is this, bro? Like, what's going on?
Okay.
It's happened a couple times, and I don't know, maybe that's just how guys are, how they move, and like communication just really is kind of trash across the board. Like I always say, like, did you really have to make me queer? Like I always ask, like the heavens, I scream.
Bro, I don't know. I think it's both sides. I think as I have more of these conversations with people, it's really both sides. I think as niggas, we should listen to heterosexual situation, take the blame and be the ones to try to fix it. That is one thing I think we have to do. Because heterosexual relationships, I think you just have to take the charge and kind of fix it. But people are fucked up on both ends. And I think it's happened to me a lot. That happened to me a lot where I'm like, I guess we just, we're not kicking it, with whatever. But then for whatever reason, they'll kind of spin the block for whatever reason, whether it be like they're just trying to be friends or whatever. But it's like we could have also just been friends this whole time.
We could have did this. We like
been like consistent.
I had a dude literally go out of his way to waste my time. Like do not go out of your why? Like played in my face, played on my phone so bad that like was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna come, whatever. I'm gonna come see you around this time. I said, okay, cool. This is where I'm at. Pull up, whatever. Never sent anything. Never showed up. Never texted me. And then toward the end of the day, I'm like, I know you didn't just play on my fucking phone. No, oh my gosh, this thing happened, and this was that, and it was that, and that. I'm like, you could have texted me at any point. He
was in town or something?
Of these things.
He was already in town.
No, they were already here, right? And they were like, oh, I'm going to pull up where you are, like at work. I was at work.
Okay.
I was at work. And they were like, I'm going to pull up where you are.
The job is crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up where you at. And I was like, okay, cool. That's where I'm at, blah, blah, blah. And just never showed up. And then I was like, I know you didn't just play on my phone. And they were like, no, this thing happened and that thing happened, this thing happened. I was like, look, I'm good. Like, I don't have it. I don't have this. Right. And it's like, no, I really wanted to catch up and see. You didn't. And even if shit did go wrong, like if things did mess up, again, communicate that shit. Like, let me know. Say anything. Right? You waited until I said something to then have this apology that you had in tow. Like that shit to me is
you know what it is? This is a hot take, and it sounds maybe better coming from your mouth, but I'll say it. Some people also aren't ready to be like loved and dated.
Oh,
they think 1,000%. They are. They want to be.
The idea of it. Love the idea of it.
A lot of people aren't ready to be like loved and like taken care of whatever taken care of means. They think they do, they want it. But they're like in a really bad spot, whether it be some of the most quote unquote traumatic experiences that I've had. Traumatic can be drastic for some of these scenarios, but the worst experience I've had dating have been from people that once ridiculed me for not being in therapy. Like they're in therapy and they fucking want to question, why aren't you in therapy? All this kind of shit. And they'll do some of the most needing therapy ass shit. I'm like,
heinous things. Because sometimes sometimes you go to therapy and you use your therapy as a weapon for people to be like, oh, well, my therapist said that I need to look out for myself. My therapist said I got to put me first. My therapist said I got to do. And I'm like, look, I don't think your therapist said to be an asshole.
Torrance, this therapy shit is low-key almost upsetting me a little bit.
I will say.
It's becoming an excuse. Hot take. Sorry.
I don't think you're wrong because again, some people are just fucked up. Like Plain and simple.
Absolutely.
Some of y'all just messed up. Some of y'all just messed up in general, and there's not enough therapy in the world. There's not enough therapy in the world. It's not taken because you're a narcissist, you psychopath. Like, you know what I mean? Like like whatever it is, like you're just unwell. I thoroughly enjoy therapy. I think it is great. I go every few months I go, like that's like my little tune up or whatever. Like I got my car, I go, I get checked on, like, hey, am I good? Like, oh, this shit popped off. Oh, I should have, maybe I was the problem and I didn't realize. Like just things and stuff that like when you're in it, you know, you don't see. And I have a great therapist, or I have had great therapists who have helped me do that shit. Now, the therapist can only help you if you tell that motherfucker the truth. If you're not telling them the truth, then it ain't gonna be too helpful. Don't get me started. I'll go on my little soapbox.
I'm telling you, I just think in general the therapy thing it's been used as almost like a tool to be like, oh, okay, well, why aren't you? It's like, motherfucker, I believe it. I think it's a valid tool for a lot of people, and I'm not saying I would never do it, but I'm not gonna just do a thing because I feel like it's gonna like appease a thing when like some people that I've met that swear by it do some of the most unbalanced things, unreasonable things when it comes to dating and love, where it's like either it's not, maybe it ain't warmed up yet, or you're just a problem. But like I feel like I'm not doing as much. I don't know, whatever. You don't have to stay on it too much. But the part of it was the early communication piece that I was wanting to dial in on is I've just had a lot less stress in dating because people that I'm dealing with now, this is all, you know, relatively recent too, by the way.
Same.
But the people I'm dealing with now, it's like, I know you're in my life for a reason, and I like you as a person, and that's where it starts. And this kind of leads into the second part of the body that I wanted to touch into, is that every baddie that I know needs a hug. Like I'll go on like every bad joint that I go on a date with, that I kick it with, whatever, they need a soft place to land. I used to work for this podcast called with Debbie Brown. Debbie Brown was the host of the show, and she would one of the log lines of the show was like, "This is a soft place to land," and I was like stolen it because there's so many like beautiful, cool women out here with good jobs, fine. You know, want love or want something casual, whatever it is. They just want companionship, and they don't have a soft place to land when it comes to romance. Yeah. So they like do this whole decentering men, decentering dating, all this kind of shit, which is like, I'm a proponent of decentering dating at times. Absolutely. Not at its extreme, but I just know so many just like fine ladies who just don't date for like 4 or 5 months on end because they're just like traumatized from some crazy shit.
It's exhausting when you go and you are up against some awful people who literally are terrorists to your, like, decentering dating, I think, is necessary in this world because there's so many fucking options. So everyone's looking for the next thing. So there's always everybody's looking, oscillating, looking for the next thing. Like there's never any focus on what's in front of you. Yeah. Enough for you to feel safe, right? To have that soft place to land, right? People don't want friends. People don't want to be like, oh, I want to be your friend and your lover. It's just like, let's get to this thing. Let's get to it now. And you're like, again, you're coming to it in this very like, yo, I want to like the person that I'm with. I want to like you. I want to laugh with you. I want you to make fun of me and I make fun of you. Like, let's do this thing together. And very few, I think, men in particular know what it takes, knows what it takes for a relationship to be successful. And I think women are in a more mature place, I think, right? Most women, I think, that I've come across at least, are in this place of like understanding, like, and again, I'm not saying like, oh, they are, you know, healed and they do everything right, but in a place that they understand a relationship as a whole better than men do.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that for sure. I think, I can see part of that. I think there's a lot of women that might think they want something, but they want something different, and they also see the options. You live in New York, it's like there's always going to be someone with more money, more access, more motion than even what you have in your direct thing, right? You know, you can date me, or you can date a nigga that, you know, works at the biggest clubs in the city, or you can date a nigga that's touring. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many levels of funny black tall niggas in the city, or the finance guy. He might be, lower level finance guy, but it's also might be an owner of a hedge fund. It's like it's different levels of access and motion. But I think going back to my earlier point of like whose responsibility is it to fix it in a heterosexual situation, I think it is on the man. And I think even if you're in a queer relationship, if you're listening to this, or if you are receiving this, it's on you to fix it. What I mean by fix it is I've been on dates, situations, past few weeks or just even past a couple months where like the first hour of the date, I'm like climbing myself out the hole of another nigga Doug. Yeah. I'm like the whole first hour and a half, I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Niggas ain't shit. Like, oh, that's, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put dirt back into the hole of like, yeah, I know. Well, I can see how that will make you feel that kind of way. That's crazy. And I don't even know the nigga she talking about, but I've heard so many other people's relationship problems while on dates with that person that it's like, damn, that is crazy. That's fucked up. And I'm sorry that, this happened to you, but I'm also not that nigga. And I didn't do that. That comes off, but Torrance, then that comes off corny because it's like, well, that's not me. It sounds like, well, that's not me.
It does. It sounds like that. And I think, again, when we talk about therapy, baby, go talk to somebody because one of my major, like my big thing is when I go on a date, and this is, again, I've been in therapy to work on this, is like having someone start out at 100, right? Like understanding that you are not anybody that I've ever dated before. You are not the person or whatever. I don't know you. We're getting to know each other. So there's a responsibility that I have to be open to you being yourself and me learning who you are and me coming, and putting that baggage down that I have and not bringing this to this conversation or not bringing this to the table. And again, like I said, thankfully, I got friends. I talk about shit about, the exes too. I got friends or therapy. That, I do that with them, but I'm not going to do that with somebody who I don't know. Like, people will ask, oh, how's dating been? Like, in LA. And I'm like, it's kind of trash, but, I'm open to seeing what's out there. Like, everybody can't be trash. I'm out here, and I don't think I'm trash. That's literally like, my thing.
Like, I've got my feelings hurt, and I've been, like, salty about something. But to go into the next thing and like, maybe after a while I'll open up about that experience. Well, this is why, I'm kind of hesitant or why I'm more focused on comedy than dating than I was before or why I need to focus on it or why because like a lot of it for me, it comes in a matter of like, well, I can't meet with you on Wednesday at 8 because I have a thing. Like literally this morning before we start recording, I was supposed to cook dinner with a young lady at the crib on Tuesday, tomorrow when this comes out. I got asked to do a show on Tuesday, tomorrow when this comes out. Torrance, guess what I'm doing tomorrow when this comes out? The show.
You gonna be on that stage. You gonna do that show.
And then it's like, well, all right, do you want to eat before or after? You want to eat at 9:30 at the earliest or, 5? Like, that's just the thing. And that's maybe slightly unfortunate for just us, maybe in the moment. But the right person's gonna be like, well, this nigga's following his dreams. He's spent his life savings and is hustling.
Can I come to your show? Like that to me is
right, exactly. And if it's a real problem, then it's like, well, then maybe we shouldn't fuck around.
Because I also think like doing this, like or having this sort of like, I guess a trauma dump, like. On my first glass, this is my first glass of cab. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got my first glass in front of I'm drinking my old fashioned, and you telling me about the ain't shit niggas that you've ever been with. I'm just like, I
don't know what
to say. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's a very interesting, and I think it's kind of a warning almost. Like it feels like it's a warning to be like, this is what I dealt with. Don't be like them, or like this. And I'm just like. Okay, I get it. It's protective. It's early communication, right? A form of early communication, right? Do I think it's misplaced? Yeah, a little bit. But I do think the opportunity to let people opt in, opt out is such an important thing. Because if I'm sitting there, this is our first date, and you're like, again, like, niggas ain't shit. They this, that, they that, you know, saying all these things. I'm like, I don't want to be with somebody who talks like this, like that. Right? That turns me off.
Well, I'll even give you another one, like, because I understand how trauma can like manifest in people's lives and, you know, in your heart. So I understand that, and like it manifests in actions, I should say. And I think where it manifests for me, like my dating issues, traumas, or whatever, is that I might be a little cold coming off. Like I'm not the most off the rip PDA, hold your hand, send flowers kind of nigga in general. But I will give compliments. I like you. Come over, cuddle. I'll come to your thing. I'll meet you out. You know, I'll meet your friends. Whatever. But I know that like first couple dates, I might flirt and do the thing, whatever. But I might not be on some like, oh my God, this is so amazing. I'm not like those whisper sweet nothings into your ear early on because of like I do have to reserve my feelings. So I understand like trauma responses type shit. Yeah, I understand like having a wall up in certain ways. But all in all, I just think to kind of put a button on it relatively, it's like if you're receiving that, I think it is on you as that person within reason. If you feel the reason to be like, all right, well, how do I fix this? That's not me. That's fucked up. Like, listen, that's fucked up. That's crazy. But at the same time, like, what you want me to do about it? I can only show up with the way I am, who I am. Knowing those triggers, I'll try to be mindful of that shit. I'm also not perfect. You're not perfect, but like, we can't like dwindle this thing down to nothingness for 3-4 hours. Like, what the fuck, you know, what do you like to do for fun type? Like we got to move on. Like to your point, starting at 100 is so important. And I've been having a lot of conversations with a lot of fine shit where I'm like, baby girl, what do you want me to do with this information? This is tough. This is tough.
I ain't do nothing.
And I'm here to fix. I'm here to like help fix at least our relationship. I can't fix all niggas that you know, all other skinny tall niggas. This is just for dating.
And the gag is this: there's nothing to fix yet. Ain't shit to fix.
Yeah,
with us. There's nothing to fix with us. So
you might be the problem.
Like I can't. Like, you know what I mean?
It might have actually been some shit that you did.
Like, please, enough.
Torrance, real quick. All right, this has also come up multiple times. And this is going to be probably, I've had this probably 3 podcasts in a row and it's come up. Stance on coffee dates. What do you think?
Personally, I'm a morning person, number one. Number two, I like it. I'll tell you why I like it. And this is just from my, you know, queer experience is that, how do I say this? Men are freaky frogs. So it's really nice. Go out, get some coffee. And if the vibes are cool, let's walk around. Let's go to the park.
Yeah. Right?
Let's walk around. Let's laugh. Let's joke. Let's do a little thing. If the vibes are shit, I still got the rest of my day to wash that off. You know what I'm saying?
Wash it off is crazy, but valid.
But you see what I'm saying? Like I do enjoy a good coffee date. I've been on multiple coffee dates out here in LA. And
first or like because really I think the big question is like first dates.
Yes,
you fuck with somebody, you know, wow, you go get a coffee. That's like kind of whatever.
I think first dates, multiple.
There's a gnat
like
here that's killing me.
It's killing you. I see it. I see you've been doing this.
It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. If y'all listen to this, there's this one gnat who's like been on my nose, my lips. It's kind of been fucking with you. And I've been trying to just like continue talking as you like looking at this like fighting. It's hurting my feelings in a way that I'm like I need to stop production and just kill this motherfucker.
And just kill
Go ahead, I'm
real quick.
Coffee dates.
But yes, coffee dates. I like them. I say thumbs up to a coffee date personally. I think it's weird because I also don't know if you drink. Like some people don't drink alcohol, right?
Yes.
This is the world
in
the time that people don't drink alcohol. So being like, oh, you want to grab a coffee, you want to go grab a drink. Coffee is always a nice And again, I'm busy. You busy. Not only that I expect you to be busy, but I understand that you're busy. And if you're telling me coffee is actually better because I got a slew of shit to do, but I really want to kick it with you today. Like, I want to see you soon. I like that shit.
I think we need to prioritize. I think there's so many rules, fake rules, dating. People are being fed bullshit. We need to prioritize more often wanting to see somebody and however that looks and feels. You know, if this person is really someone you like, I saw some TikTok about this girl who was like, if they wanted to, they would. And like the nigga was flying in to see her. He got his own hotel. And that was like all of a sudden good. But another nigga wanted to see her, but he lived like, 30, 40 minutes away or whatever. And he was like, yo, maybe it was might be like the third or fourth date. He was like, would it be cool if I stayed? If I come to see you, would it be cool if I stayed, even if I stayed on the couch or whatever? And she was like, I'm not comfortable with that. And like from the nigga's perspective, like I understand it. As a nigga, I'm sure you probably hit something off the second, third date, fourth date. So like, even if this is not that kind of girl, I also understand like, all right, if I'm gonna spend the fourth time with you, but I also need to drive 45 minutes into the city and back, it's not like I might not be as feasible to do that. And maybe it's just not, you might not be my person. So I understand.
Yeah.
But then she gave this other guy praise of like, he flew in. He already made the reservations. This motherfucker probably spent $2,000 to see this girl. And it's like, that's cool. That's fly. If you got it, you got it. But that's like a really slippery slope when that's the standard. Like to say, if he wanted to, he would type shit. It's like, I might not want to spend $300 on a hotel in New York City just to see you after the fourth date. And this goes back to the economics.
It's also fiscally irresponsible sometimes, depending on what people got going on. And I think the expectation is like you said, is to, if he wanted to, he would spend XYZ money. He would spend his last to make sure I got what I need. And I don't want no dummy spending their last. I'm like, take care of yourself. Like, be grown. Like, take care of your shit.
It's also like more money, more problems. So like me, I'll go on a date, a chill date, casual date is gonna be $100. A couple, both eat $30 plates, a drink is gonna be at least $100 after tip, $100. All right.
Yeah.
And that's like casual. Realistically, good decent date gonna be $200.
Yes,
dinner in New York City for two people, a couple drinks, maybe appetizer,
food,
whatever,
maybe a little.
And that's not even a fly spot. That's just like $40 plates, couple drinks type shit. That's not. That's really all it is. That's like not even a crazy steakhouse $80 plate shit. So you're spending $200. So like, let's do the math, friends and family. If I'm a cool nigga in New York City, I'm dating, I'm probably gonna have 2 dates a week, kind of easily. Whether it be 2 new dates. Or I'm gonna see a person, one date's a new, one date's a second, third, fourth date. Then you continue that kind of cycle. Now maybe I see this person twice. In 1 week. Now, but there's one new date. Or now I'm only dating people, returning people. So now it's Tuesday I got a fourth date. Friday I got a second date. Whatever.
Damn, New York City, your world is busy.
That's New York. That's not even just me. That's New York.
I understand, but I'm like, shit. Like
that's New York. If you're on a dating app or just social in New York City, that's how it happens. Because it's also not even always like I'm planning a time. It's it might be Monday night. Texting. What are you doing? Well, I have a show in your neighborhood. Oh, you want to get drinks? Okay, yeah. Then boom. Now all of a sudden you got a date.
Boom. Now you got a date. Minute. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Or whatever type shit. Or you get a text 7:00. I'm in Bed-Stuy, or I'm in your neighborhood. What are you doing tonight? I'll meet you. Boom. I'll meet you after your show and come, whatever. I'll meet you after dinner.
No, I get it.
Whatever. That happens all the time. So it's like that happened to me twice last week, where I wasn't even planning on meeting with somebody, but it just happens like that. So you say you spend $100, $150 per night as a nigga between dinner and or a Uber home. You realistically gonna spend $200 a night on a date.
Yeah,
for all those reasons. You do that twice a week, $400 a week. Do that on a month. You're talking about, what's the math on that? $1,200 a month on just dating. Easily. Not even that. That's not going on a vacation. That's not, flying you out. That's just $1,000 a month. Not even just your friends, but meeting strangers kind of. And that's not even balling. That's not, I'm going to get you the Uber. I'm going to do. So you can easily just fuck around and spend a couple of grand a month on just dating people, trying to get to know people. Trying to get to fucking know people. And I think that...
And that's just if you just do a date. That's just if you're eating. That doesn't include, look, we're going to this show or we're going to
Broadway,
we're going to like you add that shit adds up over time. And so again...
It's a lot. Go ahead. It's a lot.
No. I'm just saying, like, I think I don't think there's anything wrong with people wanting that because hell yeah, I want that. I want that too.
Sure.
That's great. That's great to want. But to have that expectation that is how you have to show up in order for me to entertain / be satisfied, it's a little weird to me.
Right. That's
a little bit. A little bit.
It's a perfect way to put it.
In order for you to be satisfied, it has to be like this. And if it's not like this, then I won't even entertain you as a person. No matter how cool you are, no matter how much I enjoyed the whatever, if you're like, no, I'm not trying to spend, like you said, $300, $400 for a hotel room in New York for a night.
Yeah.
To kick it with you. And then I don't
It's a lot. So. It's a lot. And I think it goes back to like, sometimes people forget, this is not even just me. Men, this is going to sound toxic, but it's the truth. Men are also kind of cool in their own right. When you're a guy, when you like have a little bit of whatever it is to yourself, motion, attractiveness, whatever it is, we also have options. Like women have options. Even if you have more options, even if you have 5 times more options, niggas in your phone's buzz all the time. And niggas in cities like New York, LA, Chicago also have a little bit of motion options too. So as a guy, you're like, well, this girl's attractive. I like her. I legit like her. I see a thing with her, but I can't fucking see her if I don't spend $300. If I don't really got it like that, or I feel like I'm being used, after a while, as a guy, you're gonna be like, well, this is kind of the path of least resistance. I also like this other girl who's got motion and flies cool. Maybe I'll kick it with her because she's willing to like have a movie night, whether it be go to a theater on some chill shit, or I'll bring the groceries. She cooks at her crib, or we go to the park. Like that's real calculations that's going through niggas' minds that are also trying to build their career at the same time, whether it be comedy, whether it be in finance, whether it be entrepreneurial. It's like sometimes I don't want to have to fucking, maybe not even my last. Maybe that's just bread I want to spend on my business. Maybe that's bread I want to spend on my mortgage. I want to buy another property. Maybe my mom is sick. Whatever the fuck it is. You're a stranger. Because at the end of the day, me and you, Torrance, I come to LA, we go out to dinner, Kyle, whatever our niggas. If we go fuck off $300-$400 on something, whether it be dinner, strip club, whatever, y'all are my friends for life. Yeah. So even if we get in that argument that night, nigga, 2 days later, we're gonna be on the phone like, man, my fault, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you're gonna have my back.
Damn. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You met my mama. You know what I'm saying? You know my siblings. So it's like, it's a different lifelong bond. Whereas like I've been on 3-4 dates and never talked to this person ever again in New York. And that's real.
I don't know who you, I don't know you. You don't know me.
I know you are.
I'm never going to, like, why would to invest like that is such a, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't got fucking money. Maybe because I ain't got that kind of just
but Torrance, you gotta understand.
I don't even, maybe.
The numbers that I shared. Maybe. No, the numbers that I even shared, that's just the bare minimum of like, I'm being decent. $100 dinner, $150 dinner. If you say you make $300,000-$400,000 a year, you're not going to fucking 100. You're not going to the $100, 30 plate spot. You going to a fucking corner store. You going to, you know what I'm saying? You going to spots, what's the Italian spot? Not Corbano, whatever the fuck, whatever. You going to like $400 or $500 dinner.
Yeah, you're right. Michelin star, like Michelin star.
I know a spot. I know the chef.
Shit, yeah,
and we get bottles. We get, you know what I'm saying, $300 bottles of wine. We doing it. So it's more money, more problems.
Right. You're damn
so
right.
It's not. If I'm an investment banker, lawyer, partner, I'm not. If I'm trying to impress a shorty that's also that thing, I'm gonna spend $500 on that dinner. I'm gonna go to the, you know what I'm saying, and do the thing. So, Vienna or whatever in the city, you're gonna do the shit. So, anyways, I just think the ability to go high low is what's most important. If I like you, I want to see you. cool. Maybe our schedule's busy. You're busy. The only time I can see you is Saturday afternoon. Let's get a coffee. And honestly, too, coffee might not mean just we're both getting $6 coffees. You might also get food. Like, I've only been on really one coffee date. It was middle of the day, and now it didn't go anywhere. I didn't actually really enjoy it that well as far as like first dates. But I've been on like second, third, fourth dates where we're like, my schedule's cooked. Let's get coffee. But like, I'm also getting like food. Like I might get like a breakfast sandwich. So it's still like we're still getting some sustenance. We're like sitting there eating, conversing, enjoying outside.
I think when the folks heard coffee date, they were like, this nigga is getting, y'all just sitting there drinking coffee and looking at each other. And I'm like, that could be it, or it could be more. It could start with coffee and then go into something else. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. People.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes, the coffee date, then it's like either that same day, or you're trying to get something to eat, or you're trying to go thing, or tomorrow, I really like you. I got somewhere to be in a couple of hours. Let's get dinner. Let's do the dinner. Cause I had a coffee date, and I'm telling my business, but I had a coffee date that we went for coffee. Oh yeah. But later on, like it was like coffee date, spent time, cracking time.
We both had shit to do, and was like, all right, let me know when you're done. Bet.
Yeah.
And then it was like, what's up? Like, because it was a good time. We had a good time together. So like the fact that people, I don't know, it's interesting.
It's the high low of it all. Let's be able to go high low. I know niggas with a lot of money that will, you know what I'm saying, eat McDonald's, but also go to the steakhouse. And that's what real cool, actual cool people with money do. Not let's
leave room. Let's leave room for both.
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, every episode, Torrance has a story. Hold on,
before we go there, we almost forgot my favorite part.
Oh,
DM of the week.
DM of the week. DM of the week. DM of the week.
Now this is a submission. Ooh, and I apologize if you're listening. Cause this is a funny one.
Okay. Please.
So this is a friend sent this. It says, the person says, "Hey, what's up with you?" My friend says, "I'm doing okay. I'm here working. How about you?" They say, "Home chilling and horny. Going to work later." My friend say, "I feel you." They say, "Yes, sir. You down to eat some ass tonight?"
Yeah.
Nah. And then my friend say, "Nah, not really looking to eat tonight." A great response to me.
Yeah. Not really looking to eat tonight.
Not really looking to eat tonight. Because here's the thing. Hey, good morning. What's up?
Boom.
How are you?
Yes.
Home. Because what kills me is that it's really what usually always follows these things, and it goes like, "Oh, I'm chilling, horny." Like that's really how it goes. Like, like the first
0 to 100.
0 to 100. Hey, what's up with you? Home, chilling, horny. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And then
I'm
like,
assuming this is a queer relationship or no?
Yeah, this is a queer. This,
okay.
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
Yeah.
And then again, you down to eat some ass tonight? That's number one, very specific. It's one action.
Yeah, that's like one activity action. Of sex.
That's one activity, and there's a lot of things that go into it. And it's not like, oh, you trying to do other things. It's like, do you want it? I really want this. I really want this thing done.
Yeah, right.
I really want this thing done. Are you down to do it tonight? And it's like,
because maybe I would have done it. Maybe I would have done it amongst other things. Now I feel too much pressure to be like, I have to do this.
Do I like
first?
Do I want to? Because again, you went specifically to that, and I'm like, well, I don't think I do want to do that. Like in the moment, maybe I would have. In the moment, maybe I would have obliged. But I don't think I want to just come over and do that and go home. Like I don't. Yeah. I personally, I don't know.
If somebody told me you want to eat this pussy tonight, would I be excited to hear that? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But would I also be like, damn, well, like, can I do other stuff too? You know, like,
is there more on the table that I can do?
Yeah, I'll do that I'll take that charge.
I'll do it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure, fine. Like,
But
damn, fine. Nigga. Lock me up.
That's the offer. You trying to suck some dick tonight? It's like, that's crazy.
Again, that's the equivalent to that. I think that's equivalent. The hetero version is like, and then it's like, she like, nigga, what? Like, why would?
That's a lot.
Like, please stop.
Because there's no tact. You gotta, even if you double horny. Because he said he's horny. I'm horny.
Immediately. It's immediate, and we get that. We know what that's like. We all know what that's like.
I was just horny before I'm horny. I get it. It's the weekend. But you have to say, it's spring weekend. I just talked about the black woman glow. I understand that. But you cannot off the dribble show all of your horny cards. You really got to slow roll a horny. What are you doing? What you doing later? I would love to see. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Oh, you look. You look
like
so
have
good.
have some finesse to the game. Like
I had a dream about you where I was doing it was some things happening in my dream last night. It was kind of inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
have some fun with the shit.
It's the difference between like early 2000s, 90s R&B to Sexy Red.
Hell
Peaches
yeah.
and cream.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody but they say you ain't yearning no more. You not yearning. Like the niggas ain't yearning for nothing no more. You not singing. You not feeling this shit like that. Yeah.
Rain down on me versus my booty hole brown.
Yeah.
Rain down on me. My pussy pink, my booty hole brown. That's two different vibes.
Yeah. That's two
different kinds of fucking.
And I'll be honest with you. I'm over here. I'm on the prior side of that. Okay. Yeah. Please don't talk to me like that, because you wouldn't do that if I was talking to you face to face.
Peaches and cream.
You wouldn't do it.
Like, it's a different kind of fucking. We know what rain down on me means. Yeah. I get it.
We know what that means. Yeah. Summer
rain. You your pussy's pink and your booty hole's brown. Now I know I know what they look like. I've seen it.
I've seen those. I know.
Why are you simplifying it so much? Where I gotta know. So when I say this is which was which.
Yeah, like again, I think that there's one thing, and we talked about this earlier briefly, like early communication, the opt in, opt out, right? Yeah. Like yes to both, right? Two things can be, but like have a little bit of tact about it. Have some fucking couth. Have some couth. Y'all ain't got no couth. That's what my problem is. Y'all ain't got no damn couth, and that's why again,
the horny wins. Way too often.
But guess what? It's a numbers game though too, because you probably send that to multiple people, and somebody was like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you're that horny to say I'm on my way to work horny, you bricked up in the car. You like, man, I gotta get rid of this shit.
I gotta do this.
We've been there. Like, I've been there before.
Like, but also have some self-control, you animal. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You filthy animal.
I had a crazy text this couple weeks ago where I was like, I was offended. I'm not gonna lie. It was like too direct. Because this girl that I actually liked and care about. And she was at this is Tim. I shouldn't even be sharing this. Anyways, she was in town. I didn't know she was in town. But texted me like late in the afternoon, like 10. Like, what are you doing tonight? I'm like, whatever. I'm like, she don't live here. So I'm just like, what do you mean? What am I doing? And I'm like, what's up? I'm like, doing shows, doing a thing. And then maybe 30, 45 minutes later, she's like, well, I'm trying to get fucked.
Yeah. She said, come drop it off.
I'm like, baby girl, what do you mean? Yeah. I like you. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Do you even live here?
I like you.
Are you here?
Are you okay? Where are you? Like, Lily,
are you?
First of all,
where are you? Yeah. First of all, where are you?
Where are you?
Yeah.
Are you just telling me this? Like, what
the fuck you mean? Yeah. I got it on me, but where are you? The fuck are you talking about?
You want me to come to where you are? I don't.
You live hours and hours away.
Are you drunk? So like, what's up? Like,
so you're here now, but now I know you're here. Now I'm like, you could have got the horny off at noon. There would have been a different vibe.
Yeah.
I'm trying lunchtime. Hey, I'm in town. Hope you've been well. I need some of that dick on you. That's a different conversation. Oh, pleasant surprise. Nice to see you. And yeah, maybe I got some of this. There's something here left for you.
So maybe that's a little piece that can be dropped.
But the 10:05 text, and I don't even know where you at. I'm
up?
not even in the mood. First of all, I got something else here. Second of all, I'm not. I feel used because I like you.
Because I like you, and that pissed me off. No,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, talk to me nice. Like,
I know you too.
Specifically.
Yeah, I know. We've had too many conversations for you to be like, I need some of that. If I went on 2 dates and I hit once, I've had that text, and you know what, Torrance, what I've done when I get that text?
Yeah.
I've dropped it off.
Yeah.
Because it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Literally just ETA.
Torrance, this is the night the story from Loverboy, where I almost got a DUI. The ending story.
Oh yeah.
That was that scenario. I had like maybe cracked one time. It was like on some chill shit, and she was like, "I'm trying to get fucked," and I was like, "I'll go to jail about this pussy."
You said yes,
and
you said okay,
in prison.
and you almost went to prison for that. Yeah.
And if y'all want to hear the full story, go watch my comedy special, Loverboy, on Instagram.
We love a plug. Hell yeah.
And you will hear the whole story. Phenomenal story. To end the special. But yeah, I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with being direct. I like a little directness. But there's a little, going back to the early communication, you said this too. Mm-hmm. We're also humans. So if I'm getting some pussy, I like to know that I at least like you as a person. And you like me as a person.
I gotta like you.
I'm going to throw it down a little bit better.
I'm gonna talk about this on probably the next episode, but that's one of the things that I've understood about myself.
Let's actually do that.
We'll talk about that.
That's actually really good.
We'll talk about that next episode for sure.
All right. So sorry, I skipped DMs almost, but so I dated Torrance. He fields questions, comments, dating concerns from our listeners, and I think you have one for us today.
We do indeed. Today, this one reads: So I dated someone who needed constant reassurance. And I mean constant. If I took too long to text back, if my tone sounded off, if I wanted alone time, it became a whole conversation about whether I still liked him. At first, it felt nice to be wanted. Yikes. But eventually I started feeling emotionally responsible for his self-esteem. At what point does reassurance become too much to handle?
Yeah, you can't be responsible for somebody's happiness, the core of somebody's happiness. No. I've witnessed this in relationships, and you got to have a baseline of happiness. You have to have a foundation of happiness and contentness going into any relationship. That kind of is probably a good section of our earlier conversation of leaving previous stuff at the door a little bit or whatever. But like you have to go into a relationship like, this is me. I'm starting at 100% or whatever percent I can offer, whatever. Best foot forward.
Yeah.
And if I'm not in that space mentally, then maybe it's not the right time for me to be seeing people. Maybe I do need to go do some kind of work, go into therapy, get your, sell got our groove back trip, whatever the fuck it is, eat, pray, love type shit. But another person can't be the source of your happiness. You can bring me happiness. You can make me happy when I'm around you. And maybe even balance some bad times, but I can't be the source. And that person cannot be the source.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I think early on in my queerness of like just understanding who I was, I unfortunately was that in my early 20s, right? Was that person I was like
the source or you were the asking.
I was the asker.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't know myself. I didn't like myself. I wasn't sure about anything. Yeah. I was like, is this like, am I being played? Are you playing with me? Is this da 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 da? Yeah. And like you said, there is this like level of work that's necessary on self to be like, your tone sounded off. If your tone sounded off, I'm like, is everything all right? If you tell me yes, I'm moving on. If I think there's something in my gut is telling me that something ain't right, and I ask you that question, and you say, no, I'm fine. I'm just going through cool. Just don't, I have to I have to move, and the way that I do talk about this, I was talking about this the other day, is that like the way that I move in relationships is very much like I go to sleep well at night, knowing that I'm not fucking around doing some crazy shit, right? If you do some crazy shit, that's on you. That has nothing to do with me. Everything to do with you, how you want to move, how you want to show up. So I don't lose sleep on like I don't know if they I don't know. They take it too long to text back. You're busy. I'm busy. It take me long to text back sometimes. So if that's what this is, or if I'm like, okay, you're not texting me back or you're not responding, then I just be like, cool. You don't want to talk right now, or you going through something right now, right? And if you don't communicate what that is, I'm gonna ask, hey, like, is everything going all right? You good? Right? I don't think there's anything wrong with asking, but like to be constantly being like, you have to tell me you love me. You have to tell me that we're okay. That's exhausting. It's an exhausting way to feel as a person, like I said, as someone who's felt that. But it's also on the reverse end, I've had to do that with someone that I dated too. But like, no, we good. We good. I'm busy. I'm literally just busy as shit right now. Like I'm in meeting back to back to back, or like this thing happened, or I got something happen and I didn't text you immediately because I'm
well, you know, it's a good point of this too. One thing I've been trying to be cognizant of, especially post-divorce, is also taking inventory of the things I'm saying to people in relationships, whether it be early or, you know, long term, where I'll think about somebody profoundly and I was thinking about her, oh, you look so good, or I might send a like, or I might little quick flirty thing, but I'm not overtly saying how I feel in those moments. And so I can come off as hard to read for some. It's come up a couple of times where like, oh yeah, I do. I fuck with you. Yeah, what's wrong? I fuck with you. But then I'll like go through the text or the messages. I'm like, I guess I really only like, I kind of didn't really say anything profound as to why you look, you know, oh damn, you look good. It's fucking in pants. You know, I can't wait to see you, you know, good morning, good morning or good night, or I had so much fun tonight. You know, you did such a good job at that show or that thing. You were amazing. Like I'll realize I haven't said those, even though I thought those things, I thought them. I thought that I was portraying them to you, those things by my actions of just showing up and still fucking with you, but not realizing, I guess I haven't. So it's two sides of it. I do agree. I think you can't be the source of happiness, but also every once in a while,
there's a healthiness
check and see.
Reassurance.
Yeah, check and see.
There's
what are you actually saying?
Yeah. There's a healthy version of reassurance. There's a healthy version of letting the person you're talking to, your partner, whatever it is, know that I like you, I love you, I care for you. You look good, you smell good, you know, whatever it is. I had such a great time. Like, you know, communicating what those things are in that way, not in a way that's, again, overly, like, again, a constant reassurance. Calm down. Yes. Calm down. Especially if we've been together for a little bit. Right? Especially if we've been together for a little bit. We've been together for a little bit. Babe, look, and
it's important. What's also important, my last note on this is to be mindful that a relationship is two sides to a relationship. So as a guy, girl, girl, they, whatever, the other person that's pouring into the thing also needs a soft place to land as well in the relationship. So if I'm giving, I'm reassuring, I'm helping you put out the fires. Everything's a tragedy in your life, and I'm there for you. After a while, I was like, damn, nigga, raise my hand. Well, I'm also kind of going through some shit too. Do you mind rubbing my back while I decompress for a second? Do you mind, you know, doing the dishes for me while I cry in the corner? You know, do you mind? Like, that's also something that I think manifests itself the most in those scenarios. Is like that other person being like, damn, dog, like I ain't got nothing.
Because you're so consumed with like, is it me? And it's like, wait a minute. What about us? Like, and I think, like you said, sort of that level. And again, reassurance, I think, is a great thing. You need to have that in a healthy relationship, but that can be exhausting. That can be too much. Or I'm constantly telling you we're fine. Are we good? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Like, we good. Like, and then it blows up into a big thing. And it's like, you know, I've had that unfortunately happen a few years ago with somebody being like, we're fine. There's nothing wrong. I promise. Like, we're good. I promise. Like, please stop. I don't know what else to do. And it became a big thing. So Yeah, I feel for this person in this scenario, because this can be a lot, and it sounds like it's already too much to handle. Especially when you feel like you're emotionally responsible for someone's happiness and their own self-esteem on how they feel about themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to do that. I don't know how long you're going to sustain that. That's kind of an unsustainable thing.
If you're not being served in it, that's important. All right, Torrance, before we leave, you don't have to reserve every podcast the last 3-4 minutes to say some outlandish shit. So the other night, I was at a party. I was telling you about this little private DJ thing I was at, and down the street. And I was at this party with a young lady who I just went on the first date with earlier that night. Get to the party, and I realized there's a couple other shorties that I've been on dates with at that party, or that I know. One of them I went on 2 dates. It was just like it kind of fizzled out. 2 or 3 days. I think it was 2. And the other one never dated, but like texted. I was on Field for a hot second, and this girl was on Field. I matched with her on Field, but we never met because I just like never. Sorry, Field just felt kind of weird to me. It's like, this is overtly freaky in a weird way sometimes. But she was normal.
Isn't that like the fetish she won a little bit?
It's like not really. It's not like Fet Life where it's like we doing some weird shit. It's more of like
okay.
What I find Field is a lot of ethically non-monogamous people, so people that are married and or in relationships that are looking to step out on their but like find other partners. There's couples in there that are dating. Whether it be
that want like a third, that want a third,
girl to a heterosexual thing, or a guy to heterosexual, or I guess not even heterosexual, but like whatever. Or like some age differences. So it's like it's actually not that freaky. Like it's a lot of heterosexual kind of. When I was on the apps, you would see people on both high key. Like it's kind of it's kind of not as freaky. Of course, there are freaky, weird people on there, but. I never met anybody on it because it did feel a little too overtly weird when like I've met some of the most freaky people in the world off like Hinge and Raya or like
Hinge. Exactly. No.
I don't need a fucking app that's like double freaky. It's like
to find the freaky because
it's too much. Like I get it. It's too
everywhere.
much.
I get it.
Let's just go. If you like freaks, go to the bar. Go to the freaky bar. Go to the we don't need an app to be like before I know you. I like getting my ass ate. Like it's too much.
Yeah,
this is everything sexually that I like before we even have spoken. It's too much. It's too much.
Have some mystery. Have a little bit.
Have
of
some mystery. Have to ask the question. What kind of freaky shit do you like? I don't need to know your whole daily body. I like 8 niggas once at a time. We have sex parties on Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays I have dick parties. It's like, all right, bro, we got it. You like niggas a lot, sure. I don't need to know this already. But it was a funny thing to navigate, though. I don't know if you had to deal with this where you're at a party and it's like you with somebody. Mind you, this is the first date, so I'm not like, this is not my girl I'm with, but I'm obviously with this girl.
Yeah.
I see a girl that I've been on a couple of dates with, then another girl I never met with. But like, this is who she is.
This is who she is. Yeah.
The girl I was with clocked that I was looking at the girl from across the bar. I'm like, is that her? And she had clocked it. She's like, I see you looking at girl. I was like, oh shit. Well, I had matched with her before, but we never met. But then the other girl that I did go on 2 dates with, she was like, I think she was being kind of petty because she was like, I was talking to her or whatever. So then the girl that I was actually with that night and her friend were there. I was like in the circle. And then I'm like, I don't know if I really want to introduce them because first of all, it's not even that serious. Second of all, who gives a fuck? And she did some like little funny petty shit. She was like, oh, have we met? So the girl that I was with went into like hug her, like, oh, hey, I'm so-and-so. And she was like, oh, have we met type shit? And I was like, damn, girls be petty on a different level.
That's kind of funny. But also like that it's a power thing. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't even mad at it. I ain't mad at the power. Like, damn.
Nobody. The girl I was with wasn't mad either, but it was like she clocked it because we linked up the next day or whatever, and she was like, "That was crazy." I was like, "Yeah, that was kind of crazy," because I could see if me and the girl that I went on 2 dates with, we fucked, or like we really had a thing. But it felt like more like friend vibes. So that's why I was like, oh, what's up? How you been? What's going on? Are you moved? Whatever. But I don't. It also just could have been an awkward situation. I don't assume she gave a fuck about me really either.
But here's the thing.
Petty.
it was a power play, and unfortunately, Danny, you lost that power play. She did it.
No, I didn't because I still with the.
Well, yeah, you were still with her, but I mean, like in a game situation, with this, she said,
break. It was a fast break.
"Do I know you? Did we meet some? Where did we meet?"
No, what she said to me, she said to a girl.
Oh, she said
it to me. Yes, that's what
I thought she said. Oh, okay. I thought she said it to you.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay,
so
okay.
I see her because it would have been more awkward for me to be like, I don't know her in this small bar.
Absolutely.
So, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, how you been? You moved? Yeah, I know you're moving. Last spoke type shit. Whatever. And because I had got invited by the girl I was with, so I don't know anybody there. I know I know her, the other girl I matched with, and the girl I'm with. So I'm just like, I don't know nobody here. Yeah, I'm just kicking it. So then that's how it opened up to be like, oh, okay. But then she kind of shaded the girl that I was with, and I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But
that's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, ain't no reason for that because I'm with you. So
Black Brooklyn. You know, I said to say Black Brooklyn is very small. So stay out the streets, my friends. That's not toxic. That wasn't a toxic thing, but that was a real thing.
That wasn't a toxic thing. What I will say is that happens quite often out here in LA.
Yeah.
And
did you go to Everyday People?
No, because I fucking pulled my.
Oh yeah.
I pulled my fucking muscle.
That was always my fear, running to my ex at Everyday People. I'm like, this is gonna be. I think I went once or twice post divorce, and I was like, I do not. I'm gonna leave immediately.
Yeah, there was a time. I'm not gonna say this on the pod.
Oh yeah. I didn't. Yeah. For that reason, I was like, I don't need to be doing this shit.
I think it gets awkward. It really doesn't get awkward for me because I'm like, I don't be doing shit. Like, there are very few times where I'm like, oh, I was the one that like didn't text back, or I'm the one that didn't do. At least for me, where I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to run into you again, and this is gonna be awkward. But most times I'll be fine. Like
But you know what? I'm getting all my toxic thoughts out. It'd be some fine shit at like the local bakeries and bars where I'd be like, I need to slide on you. But then I'm like, I can't because a month from now, I'm gonna bring somebody to this bakery or this bar, and you're as the bartender, the bakery chick, I'm gonna be looking at you like, come and get a cinnamon roll and coffee.
Can I get a pastry? Can I get an apple?
We're gonna show up. You can tell we've been both fucking all night. We both dehydrated, sleepy. We got yesterday's closing. You know what I'm saying? Like we got some sweats on. We just loose.
You can't. Yeah. You can't be fucking a barista, bro. Don't do that. Don't leave the cup. You gotta. You can't.
Not at your neighborhood spot, but I be wanting to. In LA and New York, I'm like, damn, she look good as fuck. But
and you only do that if you like, this. I don't want to do exactly. I'm moving. I'm never coming back to this shitty spot. I'm not coming back to this spot again. Or
it'd be my favorite spots though.
This end game, exactly. This is somebody I really, really am interested in, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna try it out. And there's some love and respect there. That's the only and ain't none of that right now. We're not in that stage right now.
I saw some shit at the bakery today. I'm like, man, I would if this bakery was 3 blocks further, you would have to get slid on immediately.
What's also awkward for me is that like because I've been in LA for 10 years, literally as of this month. When I go out places, like I went out last night. Shut the. I did not say that.
You beat the game.
I never said that. First of all,
you beat the game already.
I'm a virgin. You run into people that like, man, I hooked up with you back in 2000. Like it's like, it's kind of like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like because it's been 10 years. You run into those same people, and you're like, damn, it has been about.
You be forgetting names after some shit you hit.
Oh
I
yeah,
forget names.
I have no idea who you are, and I feel so bad sometimes because they be like, "Hey, how you been?" And I'm like, "Yo, what's good?"
That's a fact. That's a
like,
problem.
my bad.
That's the truth.
It's the truth.
Damn, what is your name, girl?
What is your? I remember when I knew. Cause you were the one that had, like you know,
it's like characteristics. Oh, you Upper East Side shorty.
That's right. You
fashion blogger, girl.
Wait, you still downtown? Wait, you downtown, right? You was living downtown, wasn't you? Like that's how bad. I've been here too long. I don't know. Maybe I need to go. I don't know.
Yeah, if I was single relatively the whole time, all of my adulthood, more or less, it'd be
nasty like that. It really would be, because it's bad.
Okay, I was about to say something else, but the whole body count thing is crazy. Like people, that's got to be done, right? People,
I think so.
Worrying.
I think grown ass people aren't really worried about that shit. Like that's like some children.
The number's high.
The number's gonna be high.
It's high. It's high.
It should be. It should be. Because guess what?
And I don't want to know the number because my heart can't take it.
Yeah.
But I know it's high because we all been cracking for a minute. But my heart's gonna hurt when I hear the number. So don't tell me the number. I don't want to fucking know the number. This is my little.
It's actually weird.
It's mine now.
It's actually real weird.
Yeah, it's weird as fuck. We too old to have a little. It's here now.
To have
it fits me, right?
I want you to have a little bit of experience. I'm so sorry.
It fits me perfectly. It does. You do the things that I need you to do.
To do all the stuff. I don't need to know what was before me. Okay.
At this large age.
Everybody had a life before me. I don't need to.
Just don't tell me no super graphic shit because my heart's gonna hurt. I'm not. It's not even on some like shame
I
shit.
might pass out.
Damn, I fucking love you. Why you tell me that?
That's nasty. Why would you tell me that nasty shit?
Bring a fucking train on you. I love you.
Why would you tell that nasty, freaky shit? That
baby's mother. We're starting to laugh together. Why would you tell me that?
Back in 2016, why would you tell me that you
cracked three linebackers in the same weekend?
That's why you had grass stains all over your back. And like, why would? All
right, we gotta stop the podcast. This is
okay.
Because we could actually do this for another hour, and that's.
I think so, and that's inappropriate, and we shouldn't do that. Because then I start to reveal more shit about myself, and that's awful.
I love y'all so much. This has been a phenomenal podcast. Yeah, if you're still listening to this, you're sick. Love you. Bye.
Nasty. Peace.